Number 12. So this is solving by completing the square. What is the very first thing we should do here? Divide everything by 2. Right. You can subtract 10 either. It doesn't matter. It's gonna end up the same thing. But so let's divide everything by 2. So all the numbers are smaller. If I divide everything by 2, what is left? Equals 0. Okay, so remember, because we're always trying to make sure that the beginning is just x squared, right? So then what do I do now? What's next? Minus 5, right? Because you want that empty space right there in the third spot. So now we have x squared minus 6x. There's the blank that we wanted, equals negative 5, right? And so it says completing the square, right? So that means we're going to end up with a perfect square down here. So what is my perfect square going to be here? X minus 3 squared, right? That 3, you just divide the negative 6 by 2, you get negative 3. Okay, so then if I were to do that, don't forget the equal sign, by the way. If I were to do that, what would I have to add at the end here in this blank then? 9, because negative 3 times negative 3 is 9, plus 9. And so remember, if I add 9 to the left side of this equal sign, what do I have to do to the right side? Add 9. So then what comes down here then? 4, because we got negative 5 plus 9. So that means x minus 3 squared equals 4. And now we just got to solve for x from there. So what would we have to do? Square root both the sides, right? If I square root both the sides, that gives me x minus 3 equals, what's the square root of 4? Plus or minus 2. Good catch. You got to have 2 answers, remember? All right, and then we got one more thing to do here. Add the 3. X equals 3 plus or minus 2. And can I leave my answer like that? No. Those are whole numbers, so we got to work it out, right? So how do I get my 2 answers? Right, x equals 3 plus 2. And x equals 3 minus 2. Good. So what is 3 plus 2? 5. So that's one of the answers. X equals 5. And then the other one's going to be x equals 1. Right. Always write the x equals, okay? Boom.